Still talking about drill music. Drill music is drill music. It's this and the dead.
All that video and stuff is doing is showing that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How's a police car going? Typically, virtually, you might as well say escort them and be around them, but nobody know who car it is. They don't know who the cop is.
Right. And the FBI agent got on the stand and say they don't have any record of who was in that car.
So, YouTube family, what we are seeing here is a case of these Chicago police gangs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The police gangs of Chicago I've been exposing for several years now, starting all the way up with Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Her failed time in governing Chicago has let me open up the doors to a lot of cases from the 70s, from the 80s, early 2000s, and of course the 90s. I skipped that for a particular reason because it kind of went away in the 90s. Not really went away, but more of not spoken about, hidden under the wraps. What could have that been? What is the case of this? If you guys don't know, when Mama Duck alleged to certain things that a lot of us, including me, the main one who's been saying for a long time, did the Chicago police help Oblock killers get rid of Duck? And it goes deeper than just FBG Duck. A lot of these murders in Chicago are alleged to be a lot of police officers from the train tracks where they drop off these war veteran weapons in the neighborhoods, and they take some of these weapons themselves, act like they're members from a certain faction, go to the other faction, and they let off rounds and shots because who have more resource to get up with your ops at their location? Or they have other places diplomatically where they pay certain members. You know, they do have bloggers and street dudes working for them. It's not just Trenches News TV. It's a lot of these people who are COINTEL agents. Now, let's go deeper. Now, what up, YouTube family? Let me get you guys back to reality. So, what up, back to our channel? We are trying to expose something that needs to be exposed. You know, our channel where we bring out our latest news in the hip-hop drama. Now, today we're diving deep into a shocking story that rocked the rap world, basically. The killing of Chicago rapper FBG Duck. You know what I mean? And the members involved in the Oblock situation, it goes deeper than that. Now, listen, the killing of Chicago rapper FBG Duck and the alleged involvement of the police in aiding his killers, you know what I mean? Aiding them for real. Aiding the killers to dismiss Duck as a human being and as a living soul in the heinous, brazen way that they did it on the afternoon. Now, well, morning time, which made it even worse. So buckle up. This is going to be a dropper that we're about to expose. So before we get started, we want to go to Mama Duck revealing about the FBI being COINTEL and helping these members kill her son. Because if you guys remember, they didn't even help Duck get up. I was one of the first people to bring that up and made a video on it because I was in the military and we took life-saving measures classes all the time. How does a man get shot over 20-something times and not once does the EMS nor the police, because the police are trained to be EMS experts as well, none of them applied life-saving measures to Duck. They just worried about telling everybody get away, which nobody was trying to go in the way except one particular idiot on a bike who we all now know was one of the members of the killers who's just trying to get a trophy by showing Duck's body on the ground. So I'm gonna fall back and let Mama Duck spill the beans as far as to what's going on in this situation in Chicago.
Still talking about drill music. Drill music is drill music. It's this and the dead.
All that video and stuff is doing is showing that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How's a police car going? Typically, virtually, you might as well say escort them and be around them, but nobody know who car it is. They don't know who the cop is.
Right. And the FBI agent got on the stand and say they don't have any record of who was in that car that day.
To be honest with you, I think all of that is a script because Trump had just sent the feds down there prior to the shooting. So it's so much that goes
in
on.
July, that's what I'm saying. So they killed Duck in the middle of them being investigated already.
Right. And then we know Trench's News was one of the one. That's the only informant we know getting paid by them. But Magic News that we don't know. We only know him.
Right.
We know that he was over there. He was on Oblock. He was in Parkway Gardens. Then he went to 63rd. He was all over the place around different people, and getting paid for them up to, they say, between 100 and 200K. But who knows exactly what it was? He working with them for since 2006, 2007, I think.
No, that wasn't really the issue. It was the fact that Kenny Mac was his celly. I think that was more made Trenches getting involved in it, because before they killed Duck, they were locked up together. He still talking about drill music. Drill music is drill music. It's this and the dead.
She's right. Drill music is drill music, and it's dissing the dead. Now, what's unfortunate is the people who are helping cause this even more at all-time high. The people who put their badges, so-called badges of honor, to protect these neighborhoods, and they're part of the problem. They're the main ones rocking the city and doing what they're doing with these alleged involvements. Now, let's go back to these police gangs, Chicago police gang, that is. Now, you got to look at the situation in the news reports about Doug, but where things take a dark turn, rumors started swirling that the Chicago police may have played a role in helping FBG Duck's killers get away. Yeah, you heard me, to get away. Allegations of police corruptions and misconducts are no joke, especially in a high case, basically that's profiled the way FBG Duck was profiled. Carlton Weekly, that is. Let's say his real name, not just this rap moniker. You know what I mean? Now, I know what you're thinking. How could the people who have sworn to protect and serve turn their backs on their own? Because the community was never their own to begin with. These Chicago police gangs have infiltrated neighborhoods to cause, uproar and situations, to cause dysfunctions, because it helps them out in the long run. Open your eyes and open up your brain and understand what I'm saying. Now, through the chain of commands, not just Lori Lightfoot, you have to follow the breadcrumbs. And why does these things make sense for the ones helping these people get away with it? Now, I know what you're thinking. How could they do it? But they did it. Now, it's a question that's left the hip-hop community demanding answers and justice for FBG Duck. But there's a bigger kicker here. Despite the outcry from fans and fellow artists, the authorities have remained tight-lipped about any potential police involvement in the case. And let me tell you this, folks. The silence is deafening. You know what I mean? But amidst basically of the chaos and confusion, one thing's for sure: FBG Duck's legacy will live on through his music, and the truth will eventually come to light. Not just about the Oblock killers who did Duck, grimy like that or whatever, but it's gonna be a light where we get to see the ring players, the real people who are at it, and we won't rest until justice is served. So, guys, I want you guys to tell me, what are your thoughts on the shocking turn of events? Do you believe the allegations against the Chicago police? Drop a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share the video. For more updates, this developing story will be brought to you guys. Until next time, stay woke. I don't want to say that part about woke, because if you're already awake, no need to. You know what I mean? Let's stop saying stay woke and all that. But stay safe, man. Love your family, love your kids, and truly indeed stay blessed. There's always going to be love from my side. Peace.